I have one simple question. Have you ever thought to yourself, why do I feel that if I would leave this room right now, no one would notice I'm gone? If I wouldn't be in class today, would people even know that I'm missing? Is it just me? Or no one gives a shit about me to the point that they don't even see me even if I'm right in front of them? Well, women and gentlewomen, I'm here to present you a manga that I randomly found out barely a couple of days ago when I was randomly scrolling through my WhatsApp, and it's called Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible or Kubo-san Won't Let Me Be in another translation. Like there is in any other manga of this type, the type being a slice of life cutesy kawaii romance story, we have a main MC Shiraishi here, but in this case he ain't that much of a main guy, quite frankly. That's because, as the title says, he is actually invisible. Well, not literally invisible, but he makes such a little presence that people need to look at least 3 times around to actually notice him. What? A main MC that everyone ignores? Oh my god, so relatable. The only way that he can make himself visible is if he makes enough noise for people to notice him. He intentionally trips and falls on his face to make noise if he wants people to see him. I don't know how much of a cringe I should call this act of his. I mean, tripping for people to notice you does sound kinda wacky, not gonna lie, but one cool thing about him that I found out later in the story is the fact that not only he looks at porn magazines, he also reads Kingdom. Yes, I'm talking about the one and only Kingdom. I mean, I read Kingdom and you should read Kingdom too. Great. But then you might be asking, who is Kubo? Since the title has Kubo in it, it must be some character who won't let Shiraishi be invisible bastard. You guessed right. Kubo is a woman, because every manga like this needs a woman. Come on guys, get things right. And this woman, as the title suggests, won't let him be this invisible guy. She wants him to stand out, ain't that kawaii as fuck? Just to prove the point that literally no one can see Shiraishi, he was running in a hallway, teachers didn't notice anything, then suddenly she started running alongside him and then the teacher was like, "Hey Kubo, no running in the hallway," like the guy wasn't even there. At one point, she buys him a t-shirt with protagonist on it, so people would know that he's the protagonist of his own story. Not you, not me, or not that other background character, you are, so you should be visible not only to others but also to yourself. Very deep. I haven't actually read a whole lot of this manga, but you can expect it not to develop as much as some other stories, considering how comparable it is to other manga or anime of this type, and also including the fact how it's made. There may or may not be an anime adaptation for this, but if there will be, we won't see it anytime soon yet, since Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible isn't relatively that old at this point, and we get anime adaptations of something either super popular after 3 to 4 years, or we get adaptations of stuff much later on. As I said before, you can read this manga either on Viz or on the Shonen Jump app for free, since this doesn't have any physical copies to this date yet. Definitely do subscribe to Viz, since it's only $2 per month, and you can read and download up to 100 chapters per day on your mobile device or on your tablet. Since all of you watched my previous video, I never do any sponsored stuff because I am not in it for the money, I am in it only for fame and recognition. Oh my god, I am so humble, I need to pat myself on my back real quick. But no, really, I would appreciate every single one of you if you would support the industry. Every cent counts for these hardworking people, and until next time, see ya later, gang.